in the apron of the ring. The bell is rung and the match is underway. And Bass still hanging around down at ringside. Side headlock by Hernandez, thrown off into the corner. And Anson comes in after him, misses. Shoulder hits the turnbuckle, body slam. Hip throw with the side headlock. Takedown by Gino Hernandez. With a takedown, Hernandez on Anson, John Anson. Side headlock. Gino Hernandez working on handsome John Anson. Grinding down on him. Sam Oliver Bass still only a few feet up the aisleway toward the dressing room. He's still far from leaving the arena floor. Oh, a good move by young Hernandez. Catches Anson, body slams him hard. Up, caught in the side headlock, hip throw and a takedown. And that one sent Bass walking up the aisleway. Now he's halfway and stops again. I thought that last move, series of moves by Hernandez on Anson were a little too many. Bass, I can see back in the darkness of the arena, now heading for the dressing room finally. Gino Hernandez from Houston, Texas, and against a man who says he's from Hollywood. He's originally a Canadian, John Anson. Now says he makes his home in Hollywood because that's where the beautiful people come from. And he says, I are one of those. Last week I couldn't spell it, now I are one. Side headlock, Gino Hernandez. Working on John Anson. And Hernandez thrown off in the ropes. Flying tackle puts Anson down. Anson catches him. This time, body slam. Hernandez up swinging. Catches him to the midsection. Body slam. Side headlock and the takedown. Remember, that street fight, no holds barred next Tuesday is regardless of what happens on the main event tonight between Maine and Rose. No matter what happens, Maine says, I want him in that kind of fight. We understand Don Owen is thinking very seriously about putting a number of guards, paying some of the other wrestlers extra to be around the ring to throw anybody, either one of the combatants who tries to get out, tries to run, or tries to waste time outside the ring, back into the ring. I don't know for sure yet if they'll have guards or not, but it'll be to the finish. One man quits or is completely unconscious. That's the way that kind of a street fight to the finish match ends. Hernandez with a side headlock on Anson. Down on the canvas. I'll tell you, we're pretty tonight. That outfit that Anson wore into the ring, the beautiful velvet robe, type robe type affair that young Hernandez wore into the ring. Dandy Sandy is looking great. Victor roll! 1, 2, and almost. Body slam. Hernandez making 2 good moves in a row. Side headlock and a hip throw for the takedown. Gino Hernandez, son of Louis Hernandez. Some of you may remember Louis. George Parris probably looking in tonight. He's the one that more than likely tried to get here for that thing Tuesday night. I'll tell you, he's a friend with the restaurant and the good causes. No love lost for Buddy Rose. Like he said, tell Lonnie come down and I'll give him a great big steak if he can beat that Rose. A lot of people are going to be willing to do things like that. I'll tell you, this thing with Rose has really gotten to a point in my over 10 years of observing professional wrestling in the Northwest. I've never seen anyone quite with as much, hate's the only word I can think of. Hate building up against him by crowds, by many other wrestlers, by just about everybody. Buddy Rose, and now he's got Wiskowski doing it. Wiskowski causing very serious injury. Shoulder separation to Rick Youngblood up in Cedro Woolley last week. Rick out for 3 months. And dislocated elbow by Jay Youngblood, given to him by Buddy Rose. And Jay out for 4 to 6 weeks with that. Thank God it wasn't a broken arm, as we suspected it might be Saturday after the action. Second time Youngblood's Jay has been put out of action by Rose. Back and forth they go, diving underneath Hernandez. He is up, catches. Anson coming off the ropes. Body slams. Side headlock in the hip throw for the takedown. Side headlock on the mat. Good looking young Gino Hernandez. Gino Hernandez side headlock on handsome John Anson. Sellout crowd, Portland Sports Arena, 8725 North Chautauqua. Remember, next Saturday night, kids night, youngsters 14 and under, 13 and under actually, that's under 14, get in free with each paid adult admission next Saturday. 10-man battle royal, over the top battle royal for $1,000 will be the main event. Side headlock, Gino Hernandez. Working on handsome John Anson. I'll tell you, Hernandez, a young man coming into the Northwest, getting tested pretty severely right away. He's in against one of the top heavyweights in the Northwest, one half of the tag team champions out of the Pacific Northwest. Anson and Bass hold those titles. The Dutchman, that's Savage, still holder of the heavyweight title. He's won it for the 16th time, and an elbow smash by Anson. Anson. And that looked like a flying headbutt. Couldn't really tell what it was. But it dealt out some punishment. He grabs the wing lock. Well, the picture speaks for itself. A headbutt by Anson drops Anson to the mat, hurting about as much as Hernandez, I think. Anson does that frequently. He deals out the headbutts. Reverse elbow smash, covers Anson with a body press, and almost 2.5 counts. Here comes Anson. Flying tackle, and they collide. Their heads snap together. Hernandez, I think, making a move to get into a position to try something. Anson going up on the top ropes. Hernandez goes up there and gets him. Body slams him out in the middle of the ring. A driving knee drop. Now, a right hand drop across the throat, glancing off the chin on the throat. Gino Hernandez dealing it with the best of them. Went for the shoulder throw. Anson pulled up short, gave him the kick. 1, 2, and not quite. Handsome John Anson and against Gino Hernandez. And these two have been giving you main event type action. I'll tell you, this is the kind of inside cradle. 1, 2, and Anson able to get out of it. I don't know how he did it. Inside cradle move, and a good one. A headbutt by Hernandez, and he's shaking it off. And he tries it again. I don't know who's getting the worst of it. They are knee to knee. A right cross by Hernandez, and then a backhand judo chop by Anson. Now Anson picking young Hernandez up. The young Texan goes slips behind, takes him into the rope. Victory roll, 1, 2, and almost. Hernandez so close to a big, big win. I'll tell you this, young man's career is skyrocketing. If he could beat Anson, it would be fantastic. He'd have shot at main events all over the Northwest if he could even stay with him. Grapevine, abdominal stretch. Anson in trouble now. Now he's able to punch out of it. Hernandez has to do a little bit more work on that one. He left his face open to a left-hand punch. Of course, you try to guard against that with that abdominal stretch, or the grapevine as it's called also. Suplex drop. Hernandez crashes hard to the mat. This could be it. 1, 2, and he flail kicks out of it. Hernandez showing an ability to take the punishment as well as deal it out. Anson up around 270, 265. And I tell you, Anson has handled him well and also taken a lot of punishment from him. Covers him with a body press. Could have him, and Anson gets a foot on the ropes. Anson gets a foot on the ropes. Body slam. Hernandez hits the canvas. Reverse leg drop, misses by Anson. Reverse leg drop by Hernandez does not miss. Covers his man with a body press. Gets a count of 2. Hernandez looking great. A wild match to the time limit. It'll be a draw, and I'll tell you, you tell me the wrestling in the Northwest isn't the best you can find anywhere. I put that match in the top Madison Square Garden card anytime. And so would the promoters at Madison Square Garden. Only one fall, but a great, great match. Gino Hernandez, the sign. We're getting it from Sandy Barr. To the time limit, a draw. And a wild one it was. Gino Hernandez, remember that name. Handsome John Anson. Whew. I tell you, not much doubt in my mind that it is true what others have said and that I have agreed with. And that is that wrestling has never been better than it is right now. Don't think it can get better, but I'll tell you, it's like athletes in a lot of other sports. They're getting in better shape. Young Hernandez here, starting at 19 years old. Not starting at 19 years old, he's got a year's experience or so already. Jay Youngblood, he's got about 3 in at the age of 22. Rose himself is a young man making a lot of noise, and you got to give the devil his due. He's got one of the best win records in professional wrestling right now. He's also got one of the tawdriest reputations. But nonetheless, the man is making a lot of money, drawing big, and beating a lot of people. Ventura, who wants to come back from Hawaii, he's heard about Rose and what Rose did. The younger generation, I'll tell you, some of the fellows that have been around a while have stayed with it and with the competition. And as a result, you've got, well, I know a lot better wrestling in the ring right now than there was 10 years ago, over 10 years ago when we started this show here on Channel 12. And it is fantastic. And you're missing a bet by not seeing it live when you get an opportunity like you will have if you're here in the Portland area next Tuesday, or Kids Night, youngsters 13 and under, in free, one with each paid adult admission free next Saturday. So see it live when you get the opportunity. Professional wrestling in the Northwest, wherever it may be, whenever it comes to your town. And if you're looking for things to buy, I hope that you'll look at our sponsors. If you're looking for TV, stereo, or appliance, CB, anything of that nature, I hope you go out to Southeast 82nd Foster Road. See this man.
Hello, Tom Peterson for Hot Point, an outstanding product with outstanding value. Hot Point refrigerators, Hot Point freezers, Hot Point ranges in both 30 and 40 inch, Hot Point automatic washers, Hot Point dryers with Sensa-Dry, Hot Point ranges with self-cleaning ovens and smooth tops. Hot Point microwave ovens with automatic probe cooking. Hot Point dishwashers. Hot Point side-by-side refrigerators with water in the door and ice in the door. Yes, Hot Point, an outstanding product at an outstanding value. And right now, you can save $100 when you buy both Hot Point washer and dryer. Our regular price is $499, but you pay only $399. You save $100 when you buy both washer and dryer. Only $399 for the pair. If you prefer terms, only $20 a month. That's right, only $20 a month, and there's only one place to buy it. That's Tom Peterson's.
Who has over 5,000 stores nationally with people trained to know their auto parts? Where can you get overnight delivery on almost any part? And who also offers parts and supplies for your tractor, boat, motorcycle, or lawnmower? Now, who should you see for quality parts? NAPA, that's N-A-P-A. We help keep America moving.
Sunday at 5, Humphrey Bogart is captain of the USS Kane, and his officers have serious complaints about his command.
Lieutenant Merrick was the perfect officer, but not Captain Queeg. Ah, but the strawberries, that's where I had them. They laughed at me and made jokes, but I proved beyond the shadow of a doubt and with geometric logic that a duplicate key to the wardroom icebox did exist. And I'd have produced that key if they hadn't pulled the Kane out of action.
The Kane Mutiny on Hollywood's Best, Sunday at 5 on KPTV, Channel 12.
Hollywood's Best. Hollywood's Best, it says. We have a man here who calls himself Hollywood's Best, handsome John Anson. Sam Oliver Bass.
Please. Let's get one thing straight. The people call me handsome. I'm not naive enough to walk around telling everybody I'm beautiful, although they know it, and we get hundreds of letters each week asking for me to go out with them and things such as this. Now, I'm going to tell you something about them. I'm sure everybody knows what halftime is in football. Well, if this young kid out here tonight didn't run out of time, I can guarantee everybody in this building my hand would have been victorious in the next 30 seconds. I was just setting them up for the coup de grace when, my God, the bell rang. Well, I want to bring my partner in here, Sam, because the competition is getting so intense. Sam's been studying it, and he's got a little more to say about it.
You know something, John? I just want to add one thing. You said, I just got to say that the kid's luck held with him for another 30 seconds, or you would have beat him.
Well, obviously.
But you know something, John? I hear they get new talent coming in. They got new teams trying to form. They got new teams, everything. But you know something? They ain't none of them come up and challenged us yet, you know? If they challenge, they come out here just like talking and blowing hot air, boy. You won't put your name on the line. Anytime, any one of you geeks sitting back there, I don't care who it is, which dressing room you're in, Jack, just put your name on the line and come and get the line in the ring with the two men you're looking at right now, and you will be put down.
Do one more thing before we have to go. Please tell me there's not going to be another chain around my wrist. Tell me that. I haven't healed up from the last time, baby. Don't tell me that,
John,
please.
don't worry about the chain. Friday night in Eugene's what we're talking about. I get a chance to win my title back. John, all you're going to do is just be chained to Lonnie Mayne, and you can take care of Lonnie Mayne anytime. Just let me take care of that sheep herder. That's all I want to get my title back. And by the way, Frank Bomber, you didn't tell the people that Dutch Savage don't have the title. It's being held up right now, determined Friday night.
Light him up.
Okay, from last night, that title held up, and I said, I think a while back, that the Dutchman was still the champion. That title is being held up, be decided next Friday. We'll be deciding a lot of things right here and what our TV main event's going to be after we hear from country John Denton from Mountain Lake, Oswego. Beautiful little drive out there and a great place to buy a car truck.
Folks, I'm telling you, the 1978 model pickup trucks are rolling in out of Friendly Chevrolet every day. And we still have over 80 1977 pickups and a different type of trucks for you to choose from. And the only way I know to get rid of them is to sell a brand new 77 half-ton for $38.95. Can you believe that? Or how about a half-ton with a V8 engine and a 4-speed transmission? Has power steering, power brakes, front stabilizer bar, has an 8-foot bed, heavy-duty rear springs and gauges for only $46.95. This is a 77 brand new. Here's a 77 half-ton four-wheel drive for you guys that are getting ready to go hunting. You know, hunting season starts the first of the month. This is just an ideal rig for you to come out and buy. It's a 4-speed with a 6-cylinder engine. Has gauges, an 8-foot-long wide box, on and off-road tires, and locking hubs. Brand new 77 four-wheel drive for $48.95. And looky here, a 77 El Camino Classic. Listen to the equipment on this. Automatic transmission, has a V8 engine, power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, vinyl roof cover, AM radio, rally wheels, and white striped radial tires for only $49.95. We're open every night till 10 o'clock. Come out and kick a tire, too.
Isn't this beautiful? At Indian Jewelry by Treasures of Oregon, you can beat Christmas prices now with 50 to 80% savings. Squash blossoms as low as $59.99. Turquoise bracelets from $5.99. Turquoise chokers as low as $3.99. And authentic turquoise rings from $1.99. You'll find these savings at Indian Jewelry by Treasures of Oregon, Southeast 106th and Washington in the Payless Plaza, and in Vancouver's Tower Mall, open 7 days a week.
We're back live, Portland Sports Arena, 8725 North Chautauqua, and we hope that you're going to be joining us very soon, or that you'll be going to see the action down at Salem, Eugene, Cedro-Woolley, Everett, wherever it might be, folks watching us on cable. Ticket information, we're getting some calls again about Tuesday. Where do you get your tickets? Okay, on a Tuesday card. Here's the way it happens. We'll explain it one more time. 289-4222 is the phone number, 289-4222. That number will not do you any good except for Sunday, tomorrow during the day, and Tuesday during the day. No one answering that phone tonight, nor is there anyone answering that phone on Monday. You have to call it by 289-4222 between 9 o'clock and 5 o'clock, Sunday or Tuesday from 9:30 or 10 o'clock until fight time, as long as the tickets last. And then you have to pick up your tickets by 8 o'clock Tuesday night. The only other way of getting tickets is to come out to the sports arena tomorrow during Sandy Bar's flea market. That opens at 8 o'clock in the morning, is over about 4 or 5 at night. Come out, go to the concession stand, come into the market, go to the concession stand, see Bill over there, and he'll fix you up with pretty good reserved seats. You pay for the tickets, then you have them in your hand, and when you come out here Tuesday, no standing in line. That is the ticket information. On Saturday cards, if you want next Saturday, the only way is to call the same things. Make reservations at that number I told you about.
Saturday night, we're going to have a big over-the-top battle royal for a $1,000 prize purse to the winner, and 5 other matches, so we'll have a real hot one here next Saturday night. And for next Saturday only, we're going to give the kids a break, and there'll be a child admitted with each paid adult admission next Saturday night. So bring the kids and come on down. And also, Tuesday night, we've definitely scheduled, at Lonnie Mayne's request, a street fight where there are no rules. Everything goes until one man is unconscious or quits. And Lonnie Mayne has requested that the referee sit on the floor and not even get in the ring, because everything's going to go.
How come everything's going Lonnie Mayne's way? This is my town right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be the best 2 out of 3 falls on a TV time limit. Introducing in this corner, 245 pounds, Las Vegas Playboy Buddy Rose. His opponent in this corner, 275 pounds from Salt Lake City, the blonde bomber Lonnie Mayne.
Out of Salt Lake City, or the adopted home of Portland, Oregon, Moondog Maine. No matter what happens here tonight in this one. And incidentally, we are very glad that the main event being brought to you at the urging of our sponsors. And with his robe still on, watch out, with his robe still on, going with the bombs away. Lonnie Mayne. 1, 2, 3, and the first ball is over. The first ball is over. Buddy Rose never got his robe off. Buddy Rose never got his robe off. He took a wild swing at Lonnie Mayne, missed. And that was all it took. In fact, he came up behind Lonnie. As Lonnie ducked, he just lifted up and had him on his shoulders. Body slammed him, went to the top rope, came with a flying knee drop that he calls the bombs away. And sick in the ring, actually sick in the ring from that action, Buddy Rose. And Maine wants some more of him. Maine out after him, and I'll tell you, I have seen Maine upset before, but never like this. Rose, a man who's becoming known for his crippling tactics, not beating men, not giving them physical pain, but actually crippling them. And Wiskowski's out of his dressing room, yelling at Maine to stay back. Maine says, I'll take you on right here. Rose taking his robe off. And he's had a bad knee. And Lonnie and Wiskowski arguing at ringside. We better just hold it right here. Lonnie Mayne rushing around the ring. Sandy Barr trying to break it up. He gets there before Wiskowski and Mayne can get at it. Rose heading for the dressing room. Lonnie Mayne down at ringside, saying nothing personal. Shaking hands with referee Sandy Barr saying, I just want that man so bad. I can taste it. Well, let's get things put together as Lonnie, the popular choice of the whole world, as he picks up a little girl and walks back into the crowd with her. One of the most popular wrestlers I've seen anywhere, anytime. Lonnie Mayne, and one of the wildest. And the first fall is all that's happened, so there's a lot more to be expected. Don't you dare go away. Right now, let's take a quick look at where the action is coming up in the next week or so. And remember, if you have a piece of paper and a pencil or pen handy, I hope you write it down. A lot of times you think, oh, I won't be able to go next week, or I'm not interested, and then you find out you are and you don't remember where the action is. So very quickly, nothing tomorrow. Monday night, Yakima, J.M. Perry Institute. Tuesday night, the great big one here at Portland. It'll be, no matter what happens tonight, it'll be Maine and Rose in a street fight. Anything goes. Everett, a great big one there. Big grudge match in Everett. Thursday, Salem, the Grand Theater Northwest Tag Team match. Classy newcomer Gino Hernandez on that card, as well as the rest of them. Hernandez also on the card at Eugene when they decide who gets the heavyweight championship. It's been held up between Bass and Savage. They'll meet again for the title Friday. Gino Hernandez on that card. Next big pro mat card in Roseburg on Tuesday, October 11th. Next Saturday here in Portland, it is Kids Night, a big 10-man over-the-top battle royal for $1,000 prize money. So a lot of things are happening. Tuesday night, a big one here at the Sports Arena. Could be an all-time record crowd. We'll be back in just a moment. Now, again, one of the people makes our show possible. We couldn't do it without sponsors like this one.
When it comes to stereo, we at Tom Peterson's have the best deal in town. And you can choose any of these stereo systems for only $25 a month. That's right, only $25 a month. Choose system number 1, a JVC receiver, a BSR turntable, 4-way Ultratech speakers, only $3.99. System number 2, Sansui receiver, Girard turntable, Zonic speakers, only $339. System number 3, Pioneer receiver, Girard turntable, Fisher speakers, only $466. System number 4, Saniel receiver, JVC turntable, Jensen speakers, only $419. System number 5, Rotel receiver, dual turntable, Fisher speakers, only $388. System number 6, Fisher receiver, BSR turntable, KL8 speakers, only $433. Yes, buy any of these stereo systems for only $25 a month. That's right, only $25 a month. And your first payment is not due until 45 days after purchase. If you prefer shorter terms, 105 days the same as cash. No interest, no carrying charges. Yes, when it comes to stereo components, there's only one place to buy them, and that's Tom Peterson's.
And as I tuck in my cord, the Flying Dutchman, Dutch Savage.
I got news for Playboy Buddy Rose and his constituent Wiskowski. Now, I don't know what the outcome of the match is going to be tonight. Personally, I think that Lonnie's going to kick what he says out of Rose quite amicably. If there's anything left of him, there's a street fight coming Tuesday night. Now, you people have never seen a street fight before, and you've never seen Lonnie Mayne involved in one. Lonnie Mayne, some of you people have been around here 8 or 9 years, recollect years ago, Lonnie Mayne invented the street fight. It was invented right here in Portland, Oregon. Lonnie Mayne has never lost one. But the only thing I'm in fear of is Mayne crippling up Rose so badly and putting him in the hospital so long that I won't get a shot at the little rat. Friday night, my title has been held up by the Eugene Athletic Commission in Eugene. And Bass and I are wrestling for it Friday night. Incidentally, Lonnie's doing me a favor. We seem to forget about Sam Bass and John Anson. Lonnie's going to be chained with an 8-foot chain to Sam Bass in Eugene come Friday night, and I intend to get my title back if I can keep that jerk from stabbing me in the back. We've got big shows coming up in Seattle. We're going to be in Portland. You mentioned Salem. You can mention Kennewick, Sumner, Washington, Everett, Washington. But number one in everybody's mind here tonight, how do you like this new mic gimmick, folks? You can finally hear what we're saying up here, right? Well, you can thank Don and Elton Owens for this because they're responsible. Tuesday night, is Lonnie Mayne going to get down? Is he going to get down on Funny Road? You better believe it. Tuesday night, Frank. I've used up my allocated time, and I want to thank our very handsome floor director who never gets any recognition. Look at him standing over there. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, he's the boss. He doesn't need recollection. Doesn't need recognition. He needs a raise. The Hunterman. I'll tell you the people who really make everything happen, and that is our sponsors. We heard from Tom, now we're going to hear from Friendly Chevrolet, and of course, good friend Country, John Denton, their spokesman, and here's some great buys.
John Denton for Friendly Chevrolet, and we have a gigantic selection of 1977 model cars and trucks for you folks to come out and choose from. At unbelievable low prices, take a look at this 77 Impala Sport Coupe. With an automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, has tinted glass, an AM radio, all vinyl interior, and white striped tires. This is a brand new 77 for $46.95. Or how about a 77 Camaro Sport Coupe with a V8 engine, has automatic transmission, has power steering, power brakes, tinted glass, AM radio, and vinyl roof for only $48.95. This is a demonstrator. It's got 2,200 miles on it, folks. But that's a 77 Camaro for $48.95. 77 Monte Carlo Sport Coupe with a V8 engine, automatic transmission, has power steering, power brakes, tilt steering wheel, AM radio, tinted glass, vinyl roof, rally wheels, and has a special custom 50/50 interior for $51.95 at Friendly Chevrolet. Here's Motor Trend Magazine's Car of the Year, 77 Caprice Sedan. With an automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, V8 engine, has tinted glass, AM radio, vinyl roof cover, knit cloth interior, and air conditioning for only $58.95. We're open every night till 10 o'clock. Why don't you folks come on out and visit with us?
Here's the carpet department at the all-new Portland Furniture Mart at 160th and Southeast Stark. For our grand opening special, here's just one. We have a short shag in choice of 5 colors for only $5.98 a square yard. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Here's the drapery department. We have drapes and matching bedspreads starting at only $39.95. That's the grand opening sale at the all-new Portland Furniture Mart at 160th and Southeast Stark.
Near sellout crowd here at the Portland Sports Arena tonight, and I can almost come as close to guaranteeing as you ever can guarantee anything in this business that there'll probably be some people turned away Tuesday night. I hope you won't be one of them. Get your tickets early. The only way to get tickets, Sandy Bar's Flea Market tomorrow. Come out, go to the concession stand, or call Sunday or Tuesday. And no one will be answering the phone on Monday, Sunday or Tuesday, 289-4222. 289-4222. Ed Wiskowski, the partner of Buddy Rose, up in the ring with him this time. He did not come out with him during the introductions. And Lonnie Mayne was actually trying to talk one of the security policemen out of his billy club down here. He was trying to talk him out of his nightstick. He did get a cane. He got a cane. He didn't get the nightstick. One of the consulting referees after him, and Lonnie's got another cane. Sandy Bar trying to take that one away from him. First fall in about a time of 13 seconds. Ed Wiskowski still down at ringside in Rose's corner. The bell is rung. He's counting on him to get into the ring. The count of 20 has started. Lonnie goes over and stops the count. He said, don't count on him. Get him in the ring. But I don't want him counted out. I want to get that guy in the ring. Get physical with him. Lonnie went over, stopped the count again. The count goes to 20. If a man... I'm listening to Cy make an announcement about a lady who has to get out of the parking lot. Finally Rose in the ring. Wiskowski still at ringside. And Wiskowski on the arena floor. Down near Buddy Rose's corner. Rose went for a kick to the midsection of the Moondog. Maine, and Maine grabbed the leg. And that's the one with a bad knee. And pulled hamstring also. He went after the hamstring that time. Lonnie Moondog Mayne. A number of years ago, and I think it might have been down at the Armory. I can't remember for sure. Where the street fight was invented. Maine's invention, and Buddy Rose would give it a try against the man who invented it, the king of the street fights, Moondog Mayne. For years before that, I think some people thought about it. Nobody's quite crazy enough, wild enough to try it, and that can never be said about anything. In the case of the Moondog. Watch out, Wiskowski coming up on the apron. And now Wiskowski gets him. Barr saved Rose from getting him. Barr saved Rose from getting him. But the blood's flowing. He got him on the turnbuckle, Wiskowski. Well, Sandy Barr was pushing Rose away. Good shot of it. On your screens right now, the blood is flowing. Wiskowski slammed the head of Lonnie Mayne into the turnbuckle, in behind it, right on the middle part. First fall in this main event, and a wild one it is. Right cross by Moondog Mayne. Staggers Rose. Rose comes after, double thumb gouge into the eyes. The blood is flowing. Bad cut from that turnbuckle. Turnbuckle's what was used to put a number of cuts in Jay Youngblood's arm last Saturday. Turnbuckle treatment. A face, but a crimson mask already. And Rose trying to get even more blood by biting, and Mayne back fighting his own, on his own. Blood on the referee, blood on Rose, and it's all Lonnie Mayne's blood at this point. If Lonnie has his way, Rose will get up. Put a little blood into this thing, too. They are both groggy and colliding in the middle of the ring. Over the top rope. Choking Rose, working on Mayne. Remember, Mayne won the first fall before Rose even got his robe off. And the circulation being cut off of Lonnie's arms, you see them go white as his arms are tied up in those top two ropes. Rose working on him. Here he comes flying across the ring, a shoulder driven into the midsection on Lonnie Mayne. Crashing to this concrete floor. Backwards out of the ring, down on the cement floor. And this one's with rules. Think of these guys wearing cowboy boots, western boots into the ring. No rules. Watch out from behind. Rose coming up behind Mayne. Regular rules in effect tonight in this match. Lonnie Moondog Mayne, a bloody mess at this point. Rose has him hurt. But a snake attack from behind by Ed Wiskowski that you saw on your cameras. Sandy Barr was busy with Rose. Shoulder throw. Mayne down hard. Elbow drop. And another. Mayne in trouble. Foot stomp to that cut. Knee drop to that cut. A full house crowd yelling, "We want Lonnie." Elbow smash right on that cut. Right on the forehead. And an elbow drop to it. Covers him with a body press. 1, 2, and 3. And this match, and I'll tell you, if anything could ever be called a grudge match, this one is all even at a fall apiece with a leg drop after the bell to the left arm of Lonnie Mayne. Lonnie holding his shoulder, bleeding from his forehead. And you see Buddy Rose yelling up here. I was going to say yelling at yours truly, which reminds me, while we wait for this match to continue. Yours truly, Frank Bottoма, is going to be, make a note on your card, please, in about a month. On a Sunday, November 6th, I'll be in Chehalis. Cards start at 7 o'clock. And I will be there as your ring announcer. Big 5 match card, Chehalis, Washington. I'll be your announcer. So, guest announcer at Chehalis on the 6th of November. Right now, Tom Peterson and I, once again, going with our tag team to tell you about Freezer Bride. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Tom Peterson, and here's the lowest price we've ever offered on an Admiral full-size freezer. Only $299. Yes, only $299, or $15 a month if you prefer terms. And it holds over 500 pounds of frozen food, 15.8 cubic feet of storage area. And best of all, you can buy it for only $15 a month. That's right, only $15 a month. Now that's Tom Peterson's.
Admiral's the name, a name you know, Admiral. 16 foot, 15.8, I think, cubic foot freezer for $299. One of those Tom has told you about. I want to call your attention to it, the fact that it's Admiral, the fact that it's a great fight, but more than anything else, I want to tell you that Freezer headquarters for the Pacific Northwest, right here in Oregon, Tom Peterson's. All shapes, all sizes, all models at Tom Peterson's, Southeast 82nd and Foster.
Lonnie, you don't know anything. Mobile Homes West is the best place to buy a mobile home.
Yeah, Lewis, I know they call you professor, but you're stupid. I know that Travelland Mobile Home is the best place to buy a home.
Well, I work at Mobile Homes West, so I know that's the place folks should come.
Have you seen the pretty gals at Travelland Mobile Homes? That is the place any smart guy would go.
Hey, folks, I think they're both right. Both Mobile Homes West and Travelland Mobile Homes will deliver anywhere in Oregon or Washington. So wherever you live, the smart thing to do would be to visit both big lots and see the fantastic selection they have.
Even my rabbit Harvey thinks Travelland Mobile Home is the best place to buy a home of your own.
That shows he's a dumb money dude.
Oh.
Whatever brand of mobile home you want, we know there's a home to suit you at Travelland Mobile Homes. Cedar Hills and Farmington Road in Beaverton, or at Mobile Homes West, right on Canyon Road in Beaverton.
And a man just involved down there, referee didn't see him, but Buddy Rose's partner, Ed Wiskowski, up to talk to us.
That's right. You know, the world of professional wrestling is a violent world. It's much like the world out there in the day-to-day world. Well, now look right now at the working man's Robin Hood. One Lonnie Mayne. He lays there begging Buddy Rose not to inflict any more pain upon his body. Well, let me tell you something, Lonnie Mayne. It's just started. It started with the young bloods, and you're gonna carry it on. So working man's Robin Hood, beg now. And maybe I'll ask Rose to save enough for me.
Dutch Savage coming up behind Wiskowski.
You're not involved in this, Savage. You're not involved in this. Let me say something. I tell you what, save yourself. Save yourself. Wait a minute, Wiskowski, don't go away. Frank, come here. Come here. I'm not gonna throw a punch at you. Wouldn't do it. Frank, Tuesday night. Now, I've seen you in action. I know all about Rose. I don't know that much about you, but I guarantee you, Tuesday night, all these people out here listening, all the people out in television land, Tuesday night, when that main event goes into the ring, I'm getting Gino Hernandez and 3 other guys, and we're going to sit out there and make sure you don't get involved in the match.
Well, Savage. Uh-oh. Savage got Wiskowski. Lonnie Mayne unloaded on him. Savage held him. Lonnie hit, and he's headed for the dressing room.
If Wiskowski tries to get involved, he's going to get thrown out of the building Tuesday night. Come on, Lonnie, get back in there and bust him up.
All right, Lonnie's heading back for the ring. We'll head back to the studio via videotape for this word from Tom Peterson. Don't you dare go away.
Tom Peterson here announcing our fall parade of colored TVs. All new for $78. And you can buy an RCA, a Magnavox, or a GE. Your choice, only $399. Buy this RCA for only $399. Or this GE for only $399. Or this Magnavox for only $399. Buy right now. Your choice, RCA, GE, or Magnavox. Only $20 a month. That's Tom Peterson's.
$399, $20 a month, and you can't buy any better color television. 19-inch measured diagonally Magnavox, a name you've heard about for years. We also have RCA, Radio Corporation of America, one of the oldest makers of great sets. And, of course, you all know about General Electric. All 3 of these sets, 100% solid state. A lot of models, these, some of the best buys on hand at Tom Peterson's, but a big, big selection of color in black and white at Tom Peterson's, 82nd and Southeast Foster Road. Well, we are going to keep it right here, I believe, because we don't want to miss any action at all. We are out of commercials, so we'll not be missing anything. will be hanging in right now till the end of whatever's going to be happening here at the Portland Sports Arena. Remember, following this action will be the news. Sandy Barr in there, going at it, still bleeding. Is Maine. And going after the shoulder, the left arm. The favorite target of Rose and now Wiskowski, but Rose going to work on that left shoulder, left arm, left elbow. Wiskowski found a new way of hurting somebody. He put Rick Youngblood out of action with a shoulder separation up in Cedar Woolley this past week. This match is at a fall apiece, and no matter what happens, they go at it in a street fight. Tuesday night, Rose misses. Rose misses with a shoulder. Was going with a shoulder dive. He missed, went between the ropes and hit a steel ring post. And Lonnie Mayne says, oh, you got an owie on that arm? Well, let's see what we can do. And now he is working on the arm. Buddy Rose's left arm. The arm that he has hurt on so many men. Youngblood twice, Johnny Boyd. And now he's using the bandage to get more leverage. Somebody handed him a bandage in the ring to take care of his cut, and he's not using it. His leverage that finally is dropped. Sandy Barr getting it out of the ring. And a nerve hold right at the base, right over the shoulder. A nerve hold on the bicep muscle, and you know that that's giving pain. Now biting on it. Great camera work. Is that Dave Janney giving us those shots? Driving it home right to the shoulder. Lonnie Mayne. Just one more time. Lonnie Mayne. Still bloody. But certainly unbowed at this moment.
1 minute.
Rose now suffering the pain that he has inflicted so often to that left arm. And Maine pushes the referee aside and goes to work on the arm. And Sandy, I'm sure, is going to have to disqualify him. There he goes. He was going to let him get away with it once. He still has not called for the bell. Sandy Barr is saying, I'm trying to give you a break. And Lonnie is so wild with rage that he unloads on the referee. Barr is down, and he's working on that left arm. The bell's being called for. This one will end on a DQ. And will Rose be able to answer the bell Tuesday night? That left arm being worked on. He may be in the hospital. Here come some of the wrestlers out of the ring, or out of the dressing room. They are going to have to get in and just apply muscle. Lonnie will not quit. He shoves the referee aside again. There's Coco, Gino, Hernandez, Ricky Hunters, who's on our card later tonight. And they are just trying to get Lonnie off it. Lonnie unloads on Hernandez. Shoves Coco down. He is wild. Lonnie is quietly wild. Working on the left arm of Buddy Rose, and the crowd loves it. Of course, we hate to see anybody get injured anytime, and it's taking 4 guys. And they go flying as Lonnie Mayne goes back at Buddy Rose in that left arm. I have never seen anything like this before. 4 wrestlers now pushing Mayne off, and Mayne suffering from the blood. Ricky Hunter's going over and telling Rose, just get out of here. Get out of here. Mayne sees him. Mayne's outside the ring and working on the left arm into the ring post. Lonnie grinning, smiling, and he says, okay, I got my money's worth for now. I got my money's worth till comes Tuesday. Whew. Tell you other stuff coming up. Yakima Monday night. Thursday night, Salem's Grand Theater, a big Northwest Tag Team title match. Everett, Washington on October 5th. That is Wednesday, a great big one. Friday night at Eugene, Lane County Fair, Roseburg, Tuesday, October 11th. And Tuesday night, of course, here at the Portland Sports Arena, Buddy Rose. All right, we have 2 minutes. We're going to try to get to talk to Rose here before we have to sign off. We've got 2 minutes until we're off the air, and Buddy Rose up, sitting on the TV. See if he's got anything to say in the 2 minutes that we've got left. I don't know if he's going to get anything said.
My arm hurts. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell everybody something. My arm is the closest, is the sorest.
Lonnie Mayne! You want a street fight, Lonnie Mayne? You tried to break my arm, Lonnie Mayne? I would never, ever try to take advantage of another wrestler like that, Lonnie Mayne. Lonnie Mayne, you ride my arm in the post Tuesday night. Tuesday night, 3 days from now, not 6 days, not 7 days. 3 days from now, street fight. That's my kind of game. And what's this all about? Wiskowski's gonna be blocked off. Wiskowski's my partner. He isn't gonna interfere. He's just out there to see if there's justice.
All right, with that, whether Rose is through or not, we're through for tonight. We'll see you out here live Tuesday or again next Saturday, live from the Portland Sports Arena. This has been Portland Wrestling. Brought to you in part by Friendly Chevrolet in Lake Oswego. And by Tom Peterson's 82nd and Southeast Buster Road.